So who's turning 1 year old in a month?
Zoe.
And we don't want to pay money to buy a smash cake for her. So Macy's gonna make her own smash cake. But we're gonna test it today to see if it's actually gonna do any good.
Yeah, it might be an epic fail, and at that point, she might have a cupcake.
Either way, if it's a fail or if it works, it'll make for a good video.
And we get to eat it tonight.
Heck yeah!
Hi guys, so today I am gonna make a smash cake for Zoe's birthday. Her first birthday is in just a few weeks. I'm gonna make basically a llama head. I am an amateur. I am severely lacking the supplies I need that would make this very stress-free and all around better, but you guys can follow along and see if you can pick up any tips. I'm kind of just winging it and using what I have on a budget. So first things first, the base recipe calls for just a regular box of cake mix. However, we're not going to be baking it according to the instructions on the back. If you've made a box cake mix before, they're super delicious and easy, but they're really, really tender, and that's not what you want if you're going to make any type of 3D cake or a cake that you're going to be carving in any way, because it's just not going to hold up very well to all of that. So we need to kind of beef it up a little and add some much needed structure to the base cake mix. We have some extra egg whites, 2 packets of pudding. You really can't have too much pudding in a cake mix. And we're also going to add sour cream. And if you notice, all of these 3 ingredients add protein to the cake mix, so that's where the structure is going to come from. I'm using strawberry as the flavor. I have no idea what Zoe prefers at all. I think she's had a couple bites of chocolate cake before, but when I was pregnant, I craved everything strawberry, and so it's just kind of a nod to that. I hope she likes it. I'm sure she will. I mean, it's full of sugar. I'm also gonna add some almond extract just because I love almond, and I feel like when you add almond extract to strawberry cake, it almost gives it a floral flavor, and it just tastes really pretty. So we're gonna go with that. So I've got all of my ingredients laid out to mix the cake up, but we also have to think about our pans. I want this cake to be pretty high. I'm thinking it'll be about that high. It's my estimate. So I'm gonna use 4 8-inch round cake pans. I've already prepared 3 of them. You definitely don't want your cake sticking. So I've coated the pan with ham, and it's actually got flour in it, and then I cut out a piece of parchment to fit the bottom of the cake pan. So I'm going to prepare the last one here. You want to make sure that it's laying really flat, and that's ready to go. Another thing to think about with a smash cake in particular is that they're typically smaller than a regular cake. You're not making a full-size cake usually for your baby to completely destroy. Zoe's gonna be in her booster seat with the tray. I just made a template for myself out of parchment, and then you're also going to want to think about a base. So typically a plate or anything you have laying around is going to be much wider than would fit in here. So I just cut up an Amazon Prime box, and so this is what our cake is going to sit on. It's going to make it easier to transport. Just some things to think about ahead of time before you put all this effort into making your cake. the face, and it's basically just gonna be like a heart shape, kind of. Just clean this off. I'm gonna do this right here. Okay, so we put the fondant on there, obviously, and we're gonna try to get it on here. That's the last part of this trial, so. Oh gosh.
You got an audience behind you.
You gonna cheer me on, Zoe? This will be chilled more, so maybe I won't have the problem of the frosting. I'm really glad I don't do this for a living. Oh my gosh.
Oh!
You know, I feel like that could have gone worse. But there you go.
Well, there it
The
is.
Llama Smash Cake.
Well done.
Thanks. I think next time it'll go even better. Do you like it, Zoe? Yeah?
What'd you find, kiddo? You're gonna do good smashing that cake, huh, Zoe?
Okay. All right.
So we've kind of
Oh, yeah.
started to.
It's delicious, huh, baby? All right. There you go.
This it's turning into a nightmare cake.